Hi everyone who joined us today for class. This class is designed for spinal health. We're going to be making the spinal muscles stronger, the muscles of our core stronger. Again, respect your body, and if you feel pain or tired, you need to take a rest. This is going to be a slow practice, but it's actually good for anyone who wants to make core and back muscles stronger. So you're going to start sitting cross-legged just for a few moments here. Putting your hands onto your knees, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. And just concentrating on your breath and your own body. Just read all the signals from your body. Prepare it for practice, like you would prepare some fine instrument. So if you feel any tension anywhere, gently breathe into those muscles to relax them. And then paying attention to your breath, just notice how deep your natural inhale and how long is your natural exhale. And just try to deepen your inhales and make exhales a little bit longer. Keeping that rhythm during your practice. So keeping nice long inhales, very long exhales. So your mind can concentrate on your breathing and your body. Gently open your eyes, bring your knees together, and then come in on our hands and knees. This is called tabletop, so make sure your hands or your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And we're going to start waking up our spine with cats and cow poses. So inhale, lift your tail, drop your belly, lift your chest and gaze. On exhale, push into the earth with your hands, rounding your upper back, looking at your navel, nice big cat. Inhale, tail comes up, belly drops, chest comes up, face up. Exhale, rounding your upper back, tucking your tail under, looking at your navel, nice big cat. And again, inhaling into cow, belly drops, tails up, chest up, head up. Exhale, belly to the spine, nice round back, looking at your navel, big cat. And then coming back into neutral. Then lifting your left hand up, look up, small twist here, and now needle thread your hand between your right hand and right knee till your left shoulder and the left temple of your head reaches the floor. So if you decide to stay here, you can lift your right hand all the way to the sky, or you can bind your right hand to your left thigh. Just open your chest more to the right hand side. Breathe here. On your next inhale, release the hand, place it onto your mat, and come back gently on all fours. This time the right hand lifts up, look up, and needle thread that hand between your left and your left hand till your shoulder and the temple of your head reaches the floor. Again, you may decide to stay here. You can lift your left hand all the way to the sky, or you can bind your left hand to your right thigh. Open up your chest even more to the left hand side. Breathe in here. Releasing your left hand, placing it onto the mat, coming back on all fours. And now we're going to put our sit bones over our heels, stretching our arms long in front of us, releasing the head down, child pose, balasana. Breathing deeply into your back, releasing all the tension down. So inhale, stretch the skin on your back. On exhale, go lower into your child pose. On your next inhale, slowly coming on all fours, tuck your toes under, bring your sit bones over your heels. We're coming into fast downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone up, sit bones up, keep your knees slightly bent for the first dog. Inhale here, full exhale, bring your knees back onto the floor, untuck your toes and come back into your child pose, releasing your head down. On your next inhale, again coming back to your tabletop, tuck your toes under, sit bones over your heels, lift yourself into down facing dog. Keep your knees slightly bent and your heels of the floor trying to stretch the spine longer. So push into the earth more, lift your sit bones higher by pressing belly button to the spine. And again, release your knees onto the floor and tuck your toes. Sit bones over your heels. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. On your next inhale, we come in like we did in the cat. Nice round back, looking at the navel. Come in onto straight arms, but releasing your pelvis down. Chest up, gaze up. On your next exhale, push yourself back into your child pose. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale, come in like you've got a beach ball under your belly. And now start gazing between your hands, arms will stride. Drop your pelvis, chest up, gaze up. Come back to your child pose. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. On your next inhale again, come in like you've got a beach ball under your belly. Coming into this nice high cobra. Releasing your pelvis, hand up, chest up. And now bending your elbows slowly, coming down all the way onto the floor. Stretch your arms in front of you. Put them on your fingertips. Your toes pointing to the back wall. Lift your head slightly, lift your chest, and just make your belly long. So lift those ribs and push them to the front. So nice long belly. Now looking down at your mat, elongate your neck. So tuck your chin. You're going to keep your head slightly off the floor, neck as long as your upper back. We're going to lift the left arm and the left leg in the same time. We're going to do it 4 times. So inhale, lift your left leg, left arm. Exhale down. And again, inhale, stretch them long. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch them long. Exhale down. And again, inhale, stretch and hold. Keep your head off the floor. So you're looking down, your chin is tucked. Keep stretching your arm and your leg. And release them down. Release your head onto the floor. Drop your elbows onto the floor. Relax your armpits. And here, just a very small movement. Really hold your belly. And feel the pubic bone travels to the front and your tailbone pointing to the back of your mat. Like you're trying to elongate your spine, loosen that normal curvature of your lumbar spine. And just breathe here. And relax. And again, lift your head off the floor, elongate your neck. Bring your hands on fingertips, point your toes to the back. Nice long neck, you're looking down at your mat, you're not lifting your head, so the head is not bobbing, it's staying where it is. We're going to the second side. So right arm, right leg, inhale, lift them up, stretch, exhale down. Again, inhale up, stretch, exhale down. Again, inhale up, stretch, exhale down. And once more, inhale up, stretch and hold. Imagine you're trying to reach the front of your room with your hand and the back of the room with your toes. So stretch as far as you can. Breathe here. Release those hands and the foot onto the floor. Release your elbows, your forehead, your armpits. And again, inhale and hold your belly. Hold your belly completely so you can feel that rotation of your pelvis. So the pubic bone travels to the front and your tailbone travels to the back. And release. Put your hands on level of your shoulders. Bring your sit bones over your heels. Child pose. Inhale here. Full exhale. On your next inhale, tuck your toes under and bring your sit bones high in your downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just pedal your feet, one heel down, one up. Swing your hips from side to side. Look to the front, step or walk all the way to the front of your mat into your forward fold. Just like bend your knees, we don't want to look pretty or somehow special. You just want to stretch the spine. So find your opposite elbows and just sway from side to side. And try to release all the tension from your upper back and your neck. So you can feel with each sway, your spine is getting longer. And now stop, release your hands onto the floor and start bending your knees. We're coming on our sit bones. When you're on sit bones, place your hands under your knees. Elongate your spine, so nice long spine. Puff up your chest. Bring your feet off the floor. Hands under your knees. Puff up your chest more to keep the balance. Release your left hand, stretch it in front of you. Place it back. Release your right hand, stretch it in front of you. Place it back. And now stretch both hands and hold. Keep breathing, nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Bring the chest even higher. Again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. Now hands onto your knees, bending your knees close to your chest. Keep your feet on the floor, or maybe you can touch the floor with your tips of your toes if it's easier for you. Hug yourself into a small teeny weeny ball and release your head down onto your knees. And breathe here in your cosmic egg. Inhaling deeply, full exhale. And again, inhaling deeply, and a full exhale. Hands onto your knees. We're going to rock backwards and forwards. So when you go backwards, try not to go onto your head, just onto your shoulder blades. So very slowly, massaging your own spine backwards and forward. And again. And once more. And now sitting on the floor, release your feet. Walk those feet away from your sit bones. Keep your knees bent. Bring your feet together. So just notice you created that diamond shape, as big as your own body. Now sitting nice and tall, start sliding those hands down towards your feet. Bring your body inside that diamond you created and just drop your head. Completely relax the tension of your upper back and your neck. And breathe here. Inhaling into your back and exhaling all the tension down. Just let yourself to hang there in that diamond. On your next inhale, slowly unraveling, bring your knees together. Bring your feet to one side. We're coming on all fours again. Tuck your toes under, sit bones over your heels. We're coming into a down facing dog. Again, press into the earth, bring that tail higher, just feel your spine nice and long. From here, start sliding your shoulders over your wrists. So we're coming into a plank. So tuck your belly, press the heels to imaginary wall, feel that buoyancy in your arms. So separate your shoulder blades and look just in front of your mat. Release your knees onto the floor and tuck your toes. And very slowly bending your elbows close to your body, we're coming down, half chaturanga. Again, stretch your arms in front of you. Put them on fingertips. Lift yourself and lift your belly. Make that belly long, pressing down to the floor. And then lifting your head off the floor, elongate your neck. So the neck is in line with your upper back. So tuck your chin, you're looking down at your mat. We're going to be lifting opposite arm and opposite leg. So left arm, right leg. So inhale, left arm, right leg up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up, stretch them, and exhale down. And again, inhale, left arm, right leg, stretch, and exhale down. And once more, inhale, stretch, and hold. And just feel that diagonal stretch across your body. So elongate your neck even more. Elongate your left arm, right leg. Breathe here. Release your hand, release your leg, release your head into the floor, elbows, armpits. And again, hold your belly. Bring that pubic bone to the front and your tail to the back. A very small movement, but you could feel it's opened up your lumbar spine. So breathe into that opening. And come back to normal. Breathe. So bring your hands onto the floor and fingertips. Again, lift your head off the floor, tuck your chin so neck is long. So coming to the second side. So it's going to be right arm, left leg. So inhale up, stretch, release. Inhale up, stretch, exhale down. Again, inhale, right arm, left leg, stretch. Exhale down. And once more, inhale up. Keep it up. Keep stretching, keep making your bones longer. Like you're trying to elongate the bones and the muscles as well. Inhale in here. On exhale, release the hand, release the foot. Release your head down, elbows and armpits. And again, hold your belly. Like you're trying to lose that natural curvature of your lumbar spine. Breathe here. And release your belly onto the floor. Put your hands on level of your shoulders. And push yourself into child pose, Balasana. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. On your next inhale, coming on all fours, tuck your toes under, sit bones over your heels. We're coming into downward facing dog. And here, inhale on tips of your toes. Exhale, press your heels down. And then inhale on tips of your toes. Exhale, press your heels down. Once more, inhale on tips of your toes. Exhale, press your heels down. Look between your hands, step or walk to the front of your mat into your forward fold. Again, knees could be bent on bend here, hands on blocks or onto your mat. Release your head, release your neck. And then bending your knees, we're coming down into seated again. Place your hands under your knees. Rock yourself onto your sit bones, bring your feet off the floor. Release both hands, puff up your chest. It's going to help you with balance. And now we're going to tap the floor with our toes. So left foot, right foot. Left, right. And left and right. And left and right. And sit nice and tall. Bring that chest up. Bring your shins higher. Breathe here. Now hands onto your knees. Bring those knees close to your body. See if you can keep your feet off the floor. Give yourself a nice big hug. Bring your forehead close to your knees. And breathe here. In your cosmic egg. Slowly coming back, hands onto your knees. We're going to rock backwards and forwards to massage our spine. So onto your shoulder blades and sit bones. And again, shoulder blades and sit bones. And again, shoulder blades and sit bones. And once more on the shoulder blades and to the front. Release your feet, slide them away. Keep your knees bent. Start opening your knees to the sides, feet coming together. So check you made nice big diamond with your diamond shape with your legs. Sliding those hands slowly towards your feet, start releasing your body into that diamond you create. Release your head, drop the tension of your neck and upper back. And breathe here. Inhaling deeply, nice big exhale. And once more inhaling into your back. And a very long exhale. Slowly unraveling. Bring your knees together. Feet to one side. We come in on all fours. Tuck your toes under. Sit bones over your heels. Press yourself into downward facing dog. Nice long spine here. Find your stillness in your dog. See if you can drop your heels down now. Keep your shoulders broad. Belly tucked. And again, sliding your shoulders over your wrists. We're coming into high plank. So belly to the spine. Nice long neck. Option here to drop your knees or keep knees onto the floor. Rock yourself forward more. If you come in full chaturanga and start bending your elbows slowly, coming all the way down. Stretch your arms again in front of you on fingertips. Lift your head off the floor, looking down, tuck your chin, so nice long neck. Point your toes. We're going to be lifting both arms and both feet, or both legs. So inhale, lift, stretch, exhale, release. Again, inhale, lift, stretch, exhale, release. And again, inhale, lift, stretch, exhale, release. And once more, inhale, lift, stretch, and hold. Inhale in here, full exhale. Again, one more inhale. And a full exhale. Release your arms, release your head. And again, hold your belly. Bring that pubic bone to the front. Point your tail to the back. Breathe here. Stretching your lumbar spine long. Release that hold. Place your hands on level of your shoulders and push yourself into a child pose, Balasana. And here you can rock from side to side, from one knee to another, just to release the tension so you're not static in your child pose. And you're massaging your third eye in the same time. And now find that stillness. Tuck your toes under. We're coming into downward facing dog. And here in downward facing dog, separate your feet as wide as your mat. On inhale, lift yourself on tips of your toes. Bend your knees, press your belly to your thighs, lift your tailbone higher. And now unbending your knees, drop your heels onto the floor. And again, inhale on tips of your toes. Bend your knees, lift your tail, press your belly to the thighs. Exhale, keeping your tail long, drop those heels onto the floor. Again, inhale on tips of your toes. Bend your knees. Press your belly to the thighs, lift the tailbone higher, release your heels onto the floor, keep the spine long. Inhale here, full exhale, bring those feet back, hip width apart, look between your hands, step or walk to the front of your mat, into your forward fold. Here, separate your feet as wide as your hips. Bend your knees slightly and with your index finger, middle finger, hook your toes. Keep your knees bent, elongate your body like we're doing half lift. And then this nice long belly, you're going to press to your thighs. Your elbows pointing to the sides of your mat. Drop your head. And from here you decide, you can start unbending your knees. Remember, unbending knees doesn't mean straight legs. It could be just slightly unbent knees. Just read the feelings from your body. The signals is sending to you, don't go over. So just slowly unbending. And release your hands onto your shins, halfway lift. Nice long spine here. Hands onto the floor, forward fold. And from here, we're going to step into downward facing dog. Lift your tail, push into the earth. See if you can draw those heels down. And now sliding your shoulders over your wrist. We're coming again into high plank. Nice long body here, belly button to the spine. Again, either knees onto the floor or rock yourself forward. Start coming all the way down, very slowly, half chaturanga. And tuck your toes. Bring your hands on both sides of your mat, on fingertips. Your elbows pointing up. So you've got about 90-degree angle in your elbows. Release all your toenails onto the floor so they've got contact with the floor, so you're not jamming into your lower back when you're going to a cobra pose. We're going to do a few dynamic cobras, so inhale, lifting yourself up, exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. Once more, inhale up, and exhale down. Release your hands on both sides of your body. Palms facing up. On your next inhale, lift your head, lift your chest. Exhale down. On your next inhale, only legs coming up. Exhale down. Inhale, head and chest. Exhale down. Inhale, only legs. Exhale down. And again, inhale, head and chest. Exhale down. Inhale, only legs. Exhale down. Now interlace your hands behind your back. If you can unbend your elbows, open across your chest. Bring your toes together, point them to the back wall. We're coming into full locust or full Shavasana. Inhale, lift your head, chest, feet, knees. Stretch your arms behind you like somebody pulling you on your face. Stay here, balancing on your belly button. Inhale deeply. Full exhale. Keep looking down on the tip of your nose. Exhale and inhale and exhale. And release all the way down. Stretch your arms in front of you. Hollow your belly. Release your armpits down. Release the tension down. And breathe. Bring your hands on level of your shoulders and push yourself into your child pose. And again, you may decide to sway from side to side, rocking on your forehead, massaging your third eye. And find that stillness in your child pose. On your next inhale, tucking your toes under, we're coming into downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. Again, inhaling here. And a full exhale. On your next inhale, release your knees onto the floor. Untuck your toes. Now, right foot comes off the mat. So just swirl your foot off the mat. Your right hand on the same line as your right knee. Stretch your left leg long. Plant the foot onto the floor. So foot, knee and hand is on one line. Bring your left hand up. Side plank. So you may decide to stay here, or if you feel strong, you may stretch your underneath leg, put the foot over foot. And slowly bring that left arm up and over. Lifting your pelvis higher, pushing into the earth with your right hand. Stay here and breathe. Inhaling. Full exhale, looking down. Coming onto your plank. Again, shoulders over your wrists. Coming slowly down. Onto the floor. Stretch your right hand in front of you, nice and long, and rock yourself onto your right hand side. So notice my left hand is in front of my chest. Both feet are flexed and the body is straight as your mat. So just make sure you're not bending your knees, not bending in your pelvis. And slowly start bending that right elbow. You may decide to stay here, stretching your right hand side, or if you're more open, then you can come all the way onto your hand. So your hand ends up under your shoulder will be close to your ear. Try not to bend your pelvis. So just check you're nice and straight as the back of your mat. Breathe here. Now looking down slowly, coming onto your chest. Tuck your toes under, bring your sit bones over your heels, press yourself into downward facing dog. Inhale here, full exhale. Now again, sliding your shoulders over your wrists to coming into a plank. Drop your knees onto the floor, and now your left foot comes off the mat. So left knee, left hand on the same line. Stretch your right leg long, plant your foot onto the floor so they're all on one line, and you can bring your right hand up and over. Again, you decide where you want to be. You can stay here, or you can straighten your underneath leg, putting feet together. And from here, we all start bringing that right arm up and over. Try to push the earth away more with your left hand. Bring that pelvis higher. Breathe here. Inhaling deeply. Full exhale. And from here, looking down and coming into high plank. And again, coming all the way down, full chaturanga or half chaturanga, your choice. Stretching left arm long, rocking yourself onto your left hand side. Again, right hand on front of your chest. Your decision, how high you're going to go. You're going to start sliding the elbow under the shoulder first. Just check it's okay for you. Flex both feet. Make sure you're as straight as the back of your mat. If you've got space, then you can come all the way onto your hand. So hand becomes under your shoulder, shoulder travels towards your ear, and you just drop that left hand side down to feel the stretch. Breathe in here. Looking down, coming all the way down very slowly. And press yourself into a child pose. Full nice deep inhale. And one long exhale. Now coming back into your down facing dog. It's gonna be our last dog, so make it nice and pretty. Lift your tail up, separate your shoulder blades. See if you can drop your heels onto the floor without losing that inverted V shape of your downward facing dog. Look between your hands, step or walk to the front of your mat, into your forward fold. Release your head down. And then bending your knees, we're coming all the way down onto our sit bones. Stretch your legs in front of you. Flex your feet. Bring your kneecaps high. So engage your muscles. So you've got nice strong quads here. Release the flesh from your sit bones, sitting directly on your sit bones. Bring your arms all the way up. Lift them up, push your thumbs behind you so you've got nice long spine in your Dandasana. Keeping spine long, bending your knees slightly, keeping your toes pointing up. Cover your thighs with this nice long belly. And cover your feet with your hands. Check your shoulders not near your ears, so push those shoulders away. Open up across your chest. You can decide, you may stay here, or if you want to go into Paschimottanasana or seated forward fold, start sliding your feet away from your sit bones, bring your belly to your thighs, then your chest, and then your face. And stop here. Again, if you are in Paschimottanasana, full pose, on each inhale, you'll elongate your spine, pushing your shoulders behind you, bring your neck, making your leg longer. And on exhale, you're gonna squeeze your belly tight to your thighs. And again, inhale, nice long spine, push the shoulders behind you. On exhale, come a little bit closer to your legs. One more deep inhale here. And a full exhale on your next inhale. Slowly unraveling all the way to seated. Bending your left knee, step your left foot across of your right leg. Flex your right foot. Your left hand will come behind you. Stretch your right hand up. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Hook that elbow over your knee and come into your twist onto the left hand side. So on inhale, push the sit bones down. You'll engage your spine. On exhale, you can push your left shoulder behind you, looking over your left shoulder. You may put your right hand onto your left chest, just to gently push that chest and shoulder into a deeper opening. Keep breathing. And then next inhale, slowly coming back. Put your both hands on the other side. Look over your right shoulder to rotate yourself. Come back to neutral. Bring your leg to the front. Stretch your left leg long. Bending your right knee, step your right foot over your left leg. Flex your left foot. Make sure your right toe is on the floor, so you're not lifting the toe. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, long left arm. Exhale, hook that elbow over your knee. Come into your twist onto your right hand side. And again, push down with both sit bones on inhale. Grow taller. On exhale, see if you can look over your right shoulder. And again, nice deep inhale, long spine. Exhale, maybe putting your left hand onto the right hand side of your chest. Gently pushing it behind you. So that shoulder, right shoulder can open further. On your next inhale, coming back to the center line. Both hands on the other side. Rotate yourself. Coming back to neutral. Release that foot. And press yourself. Press your sit bones closer to your heels. Put your both hands onto the mat, palms facing to the front or slightly to the sides if your hands on, if your wrists are not that open. And now on your next inhale, lifting your pelvis off the floor, we're coming into reverse tabletop. Just look at your knees. See if you can lift that pelvis higher so it's in line with your knees. And exhale, coming down onto the floor. Again, inhale, coming into tabletop. Again, you may look at your knees, you can look at the ceiling. Exhale, coming down. And again, inhale, push yourself into tabletop. Nice long thighs here. Exhale all the way down. And once more, inhale. And again, you can decide either looking at your knees or you can put your hand behind you, looking at the ceiling. Breathe here, keep pushing that pelvis higher. On your next exhale, sitting down close to your heels. Stretch your arms in front of you. Bring your belly to the spine and we're going slowly all the way down onto the floor. Bring your knees close to your chest, put your hands onto your knees, just sway gently from side to side to elongate your lumbar spine and massage yourself. And now rock yourself onto your left hand side. So completely on your left hand side, your left hand comes on top of your right knee. Stretch your right hand all the way to the skies. And start gently laying that long right arm to the right hand side. Don't drop it. Very gently. If you can't reach the floor, push a cushion underneath or a block or a book so you can release the arm onto some sort of support. If you reach the floor, then you may look over your right shoulder. And breathe here in your supine twist. So inhaling deeply into your belly and exhaling all the way from your belly. Relaxing the front of your chest, relaxing your pectoralis muscle, so eventually your shoulder and your arm can reach the floor. On your next inhale, slowly coming back to the center line. And then we're going to rock to the opposite side, so coming to the right hand side. So this time the right hand comes onto your left knee. Stretch your left hand to the sky, and now following your hand with your gaze, start gently opening up, laying that left arm onto the floor on the other side of your mat. Again, if you can reach the floor, then you may bring the floor closer to you by putting something under your arm, like a book or a cushion. Again, breathe here, letting the muscles in front of your chest to relax. So maybe even closing your eyes here as we come into the end of the practice, but keep breathing, keep helping your muscles to relax with your own breathing. On your next inhale, is slowly coming back to the midline. Squeeze your knees close to your chest. Bring your face close to your knees and squeeze yourself again in a nice teeny weeny ball. And while you're here, close your eyes and quietly in your head say thank you to your physical body for the practice it was able to do today. Release your head onto the floor, release your feet, stretch your feet away from your sit bones, bring your arms up and over, and give yourself a nice big stretch, tensing every muscle before your full relaxation. Start bringing your hands, arms on both sides of your body. Release tension, separate your feet as wide as your mat. Release your hands away from your body. Find your nice, comfortable pose for relaxation. And now, relaxing down to your mat, dropping all of control over your breathing. You're gonna stay here for as long as you need to. Enjoy your Shavasana, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna part with you here.